right, let's do this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to an edition of Deeper Farmer Cigar Garage Talks. How's everyone doing? I have had a bizarrely interesting week. Thank you very much for asking. Before we get too far into things, what are we smoking? What are we drinking? I have been waiting and waiting for this cigar. I was almost going to smoke it before I started the Sideshow series. I've had this one now for, oh Lord, probably 2 months at least. And so far it's a good cigar, good Maduro cigar. But it is called Earth by Oscar Valdez. This is an Oscar series cigar. In case you haven't seen these before, these bands are made out of tobacco, so you can actually smoke right through them. And they hit you with such a delicious flavor. It's amazing. They also have the Flat Earth, which is a box press one. That might be in my next video. Really looking for it. I love Oscar Valdez cigars. They're different. They're good draws. Very good cigars. So far, this one's living up to the name. So, for the beer, from Keweenaw Brewing Company, we have the Odell Ordock. It's a Scottish ale. I had this one before. Quite tasty, actually. Not much of a KBIC. Oops, I just splashed a little water on my propane heater. I hope that doesn't affect it. Nice red ale. I am doing the 3 cherries in my glass again, in case you guys don't know. It's kind of this new little finagle tradition. When you drink, throw a couple cherries in there at the end of the night. The cherries hypothetically will have the flavor of everything you drink. I'll move this back just a hair. There we go. Good stuff. Good Scottish ale. As you can tell from the name of the video, we are celebrating a milestone. Baby boy, our youngest child, just turned 1 year today. People are probably like, oh, I bet you can't believe he's having his birthday. I believe it. This year's been an interesting year, to say the least. There's more, of course, I can say. He has been a handful. He's been a troublemaker. I've gotten out of the whole having an infant in the house stage in my life. Definitely have gotten out of the, the waking up every couple hours for a crying baby, wondering why they're crying, wondering why they're sick. I have gained a lot of experience and knowledge throughout the ages of how to handle that and how to solve what's actually wrong with this child. But that doesn't change the fact that it has been an adjustment to be in your 40s and have a screaming, crying baby that's yours in your house again. We're making it through it, though. It's good. Of course, I love them dearly. I am glad we have them. Can't think of life without them. All those things. But yes, it has been difficult. I feel sorry for and have sympathy for all the people I know who are waiting until they're 40 to have their first. Dumbasses. And I say that with love. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy to have a young child again. But again, I've been thoroughly enjoying it. He's a lot of fun. Yes, he's a pain in the ass. Yes, he's a headache. Logistically, it's now a nightmare. We have to take 2 cars everywhere. But we are making it work, and that's what matters. But more on this week. So happy birthday, baby boy. Hope you enjoy your smash cake. Red frosted, strawberry flavored cake, all to himself that he gets to smash and throw and do whatever else he wants with. It's kind of a tradition we have in our family. I know a lot of families do that too, bring in the smash cakes. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. But we had some other excitement. One, our furnace decided to shit out. As everyone knows, now that we're in the coldest parts of winter, this is when people's furnaces die. So ours decided to take a big old dump on Tuesday. It took like 2 days for the guy to come to fix it. Turned out to be a pretty, well, I wouldn't say serious. It was an easy part to break, but not a cheap part. Guy was able to get it fixed, get it repaired. Luckily, one of the local repair shops did have the part in stock. The guy did say, though, he's like, this like never breaks on a furnace. So that's good. That's awesome. Good news, we do have heating preps. I've talked about them in the past. Different ways to heat our house, and it actually worked really well. We had very little, if no, issues. And even the tech who came repaired our furnace was quite shocked that we were without a furnace for 2 days, and our house was, I think, 75 inside. Pretty cool. A little propane, or a little My Buddy propane heater, kerosene heater, and then a handful of electric heaters. They didn't do as much. It's really just these fuel burning ones that do such a good job of heating up the place. I am debating getting a second kerosene heater after this experience, or a second My Little Buddy, or My Buddy heater. What are they called? My Buddy, I think? Mr. Heater. Mr. Heater. There you go. I'm thinking about picking up another 1 or 2 of those, because those really, really did a great job heating up the rooms they were in. And they're a little safer than the kerosene heaters. The kerosene heaters put out a beautiful, strong heat. I usually light one around 1 o'clock in my garage, and by 2, it takes it from below freezing to almost 50 degrees, 60 degrees, depending. So that's a workhorse. But they are very dangerous to refuel. There's not a lot of safety features if they burn out. So I'm thinking I'm going to pick up another 2 of these Mr. Heaters. I have the equipment to refuel my own propane tanks, the small ones, the 1-pounders. So I think that's going to be one of my new preps. We talked about maybe getting a pellet stove or a wood fireplace or something, but the house is just not designed for that. There are way too many twists and turns, and it's kind of straight, and it's, it doesn't have good airflow for heat from one direction to the other. It's not designed to be a house that can be heated with one central heating point. Sad, I know. That is what it is. Other than that, work is going really, really good. We're getting a lot of progress. Went to a conference, got to see a lot of my good buddies and whatnot in the field. So we got a lot of good conversations with them, and we're able to make some plans for the region, which is awesome. Let's see, any of the big things that happened this week. We did have also some excitement come around with snowstorms, of course, that came in, and illness. We got some weird bug going through the house. Knocking everything wooden, I think I did get it, but I think I had a mild case, which was cool. But the big news, of course, is baby boy turning 1. So exciting, so much fun. Again, I can't believe I'm 40 years old and have a 1-year-old. Wouldn't have it any other way, though. If it was between not having or having when I was 40, I'm glad I do have baby boy. He is a lot of fun. We're having good times with him. It's great to see him grow. I'm really glad, though, that his brothers and sisters are willing to help out with taking care of him and helping us raise him and whatnot, or help us care for him. That's good. That's a good thing for them to learn and to know, and it's good for us to know that we can trust our older siblings to pick up a little bit of the slack and help out a little bit. So, anyway, folks, I'm going to go enjoy my Earth cigar by Oscar Valdez. Really liking this cigar. Enjoying my Scottish ale. I'm going to go relax, kick back. Hope you guys enjoyed the EMS war stories, the return of them. Some stories were hits, a lot of them, I don't know. Which is cool. That's fine. That's all algorithm type stuff. I don't mind that. But we're going to change it up, switch back to more of the random stories, less of a plan, smoking good cigars. drinking some pretty good beers. So anyway, folks, hope you stay safe out there. Make sure to enjoy your own birthdays and birthday wishes. We'll see you on the next one.